guys, it's Emily from Resident Free Girl here, back with another video for you. This morning, I went and dropped my car off to get its dash cams installed, so that's done. I know you all were asking. I'll pop it in the description what the dash cam was. It's like Blackview or something, and then a whole bunch of numbers and stuff. But it was $250 to get it installed. It's got front cameras and a back camera, and that's all installed now, so I think I'm done pretty much for car stuff.
Mode on.
Except for I need to get floor mats at some point, and I'm going to get seat covers because the leather is great for cleaning up after the kids, but it's really hot in the summer, and at least that way I can like take them off and wash them. That's the plan. I'm also trying, I spent a couple hours at Bunnings because it was 2 hours to get the dash cams installed. So I grabbed a few things. There's a little tiny grocery top-up kind of haul there as well. And you've probably noticed I'm decluttering, I'm reorganizing. My kids have all kind of gone up a size. And I'm just trying to get on top of things while things are going okay, touch wood, health-wise for us at the moment. I'm trying to get as much done as I can before it all goes to crap again, basically. So that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm going to be posting a lot about. I will be doing grocery hauls again. Now I have a car and I can go places, and now I'm done with all the HelloFresh credit as well, which was a huge relief. I'm also going to get a bunch of convenience-y stuff, but I'm also going to be refilling my freezer meals again, like I used to, and I want to have about 15 or so family meals saved up, just pre-cooked frozen freezer meals that I can just either defrost or throw straight into the oven, or get the kids to throw straight into the oven, for easy dinners for when I have a flare, or when things like what happened on Monday happened and we're in the hospital until 2 a.m. Obviously I don't want to be cooking. So things like that. So those are some of the things I'm going to focus on. Don't forget Vlogmas is coming up, which I am going to attempt to do this year. Back to everyday vlogging. I don't know how Christmassy it's going to be. Obviously I'll talk about all the stuff we're doing for Christmas. I love Christmas, but we don't spend like a ton of money on Christmas. Usually my budget's about $400 to $500. This year might be a little bit more because my kid is going to high school, and I usually like to try and get like some of their supplies as part of their Christmas stuff. So it might be a little bit more expensive this year, and obviously the smaller two are a bit bigger as well. So that, and the food prices have gone up, so that includes the lunch, so I might adjust things there too. So that is kind of the plan. And shout out to my members. Big shout out to Anne again. Love getting the messages from you, and Simone. And let's get into it. I got the storage box for $11. Got my groceries in it, and then my Bunnings haul in the bottom, and my Amazon was sitting outside, so let's go through it all. Alright, so I went to Ewan's and it was $30.02. We have garlic scapes for 99 cents each, so I got 4. We have $1.98 for the eggs over here, $1.99 for the shallots, 99 cents for the lettuce. The cucumbers are $4.99, the red capsicums are $2.99. These are bucket buys, so banana bucket was $1.99 a kilo, the peach bucket was $3.99 a kilo, and the tomato bucket was $2.99 a kilo. So it's everything I got from Ewan's. Oh, and then from Coles I got happy pasta for $3.50. We do have other pasta, and there's cheaper pasta, but this makes my son happy because he's Paw Patrol obsessed, so I get it occasionally. 2 lots of cocktail franks for $3.30 each, and a 3-liter bottle of milk for $4.65. I'm not going to get that out of the fridge. And then at Bunnings, this was $5, but he's Bluey obsessed too, and I thought he would really enjoy that, so I'm going to stash that for Christmas. The power pack behind our entertainment center popped and died, so I grabbed a new one, and I grabbed this one that has a bit more space in between because some of the things are quite chunky. This was like $25. $20 for spray adhesive. We've been out for a while. We need it for the 3D printer. A double adapter for $2.84. This is for behind the fridge. There's only one point there. But I need to be able to plug in a camera there to watch the kids and alert for seizures and all sorts of things like that. We also got the smart plugs. I'm going to put one on the 3D printer and one on the Christmas tree so that I can, we already have a camera on the 3D printer in the office, so if it's messes up we can turn it off while we're out, and this will enable us to do that. And then I'm going to put one on the Christmas tree so that it automatically comes on and off, because it was a 2-pack for, I believe this was $27. And then I also got, turns out Bunnings is a great deal for the paper plates. This was $5, I want to say 37 for 30 of them, so I'm pretty happy with that. And I'm going to go put all this away. Lunches today, one kid's already left school. Muesli bar, banana, dry banana chips, crackers, pretzels, tomatoes, there's lettuce and carrot in the bottom, Cheerios and cucumbers. I got my coffee, I got my workbook, I already have a tote in the car, I got my journal, I have the important medical documents. I'm not taking the full medical folder today. In here, I've got my Stanley cup with my water. I'm going to leave my other Stanley cup with my medicine at home because I'm not going to drink that while I'm out and about. And we've got the doctors first thing in the morning. I've got to do daycare run, school run, daycare run, doctors, and then I can't remember what I've got from there, but like it's going to be a packed day. So come along with me for that. I'm not going to film inside the clinic, but you can come along quietly with me and I can check in throughout the day, just for, you know, privacy reasons. So I've done my doctor's appointment. I'm sitting outside the chemist warehouse because I've just dropped in my new script that needs, they have a 20-minute wait. So I figured I'd jump on. I was late to the doctor, so I didn't film any of that. My kid, that Stanley cup I showed you earlier, he didn't put the lid on properly, so it poured out all over the carpet. So I stopped at the Lifeline to buy some towels and dry that up. And then I went to the doctor's, and my doctor is amazing, absolutely amazing. And I appreciate her so much. I literally walked out with this. This is all the stuff. A new script, a referral to the rheumatologist, a referral to the geneticist at the Royal Women's in Brisbane, an update to my chronic health care plan. I can't remember what it's called. A care plan for the physio, so that Medicare will cover part of 5 visits for me. The diagnostic criteria. An ultrasound order, 1, 2, 3 pathology things for blood tests. Yeah, she is amazing. We have a system now, because chronic illness, that when I see her, which is meant to be once a fortnight, but is once a month at the moment because she went on holiday, so her calendar is fully like booked up. So I stop in once a month and I make my list, and we go through and hit all the points. So like today we did follow-up blood tests because I missed we have blood tests every 3 months, but I missed my last one because I was getting the iron infusion, and we wanted to wait 6 weeks after the iron infusion, which is next week, to see how my iron looks. The physio follow-up, the plan. I have a gyno appointment on Monday. Renew my scripts. I have ganglion cysts that I had to chase up, so there's an ultrasound for that, and then I got to organize the surgery to remove those. My summer triptan does not work for me, so we're trying a different triptan, which is what the chemist is getting for me right now. Rheumatologist, update my management plan. Geneticist, I'm being referred to them to rule out other different types of genetic connective tissue disorders and the connective tissue and the other forms of EDS, and confirm hypermobile for EDS. Basically, you have to rule out the other ones to get the confirmation. Then the rheumatologist will do the confirmation on the hypermobile EDS. He'll also probably look at the histamine intolerance to assess me for mast cell activation syndrome. I'm hoping it's just histamine intolerance. I also need to be looked at for oral allergy syndrome. I can't remember what it's called. There's a couple of things, so he's going to do that, and he's going to follow up on my POTS diagnosis as well, because the cardiologist that we saw was crap, and the cardiologist I'm going to is about $600 per session. I've already got the diagnosis, so I'm just going to have them follow it up, since I'll have EDS. I have all the comorbidities as well. So yeah, that is what's going on right now. I have all of that stuff. my little list, which I'll end up sticking in my little journal situation here. I have the list of referrals and doctors' names and stuff that to be referred to, because it makes her life easy if I can just give her the full doctor's names and where to send the referrals, so she can just type them in. It's quick and easy. And yeah, so now I've got 20 minutes to kill while I wait for this script, and then I don't know what I'm doing for the rest of the day right now. I love my doctor. I love how efficient we are, but I don't know. It's hard when you're really chronically ill, but it's hard because she does more in one appointment than my old doctors did for me in 10 years. So yeah, the speech pathologist called. They could get my kid in on Monday, but I have another appointment at the same time, so we're on the cancellation list for that probably next year now. The little person is at daycare. The kids are at school and I haven't heard from them yet, fingers crossed. And that's where we're at. Oh yeah, I don't know if I updated. The small 2 children have been referred to OT, speech pathology, and the pediatrician. So we're waiting on callbacks for those. The pediatrician's referrals have been in for more than a year, but they get lost in the pile. So I'm chasing that up as well. Yeah, that's what's going on. I am going to bed in a minute, but my 12-year-old is going to make burgers because he knows how to make that. And I have mints in the fridge, and while we were on the way home from daycare, I promised we would stop for a free piece of fruit from Woolies for each kid, which they got. And the bakery there at the end of the day does $2 clearances, so I grabbed 2 lots of bread rolls. And then there's like donut-y donuts that aren't rolled in donut. So $2 each for these, so $6. And then it was $6.48 at Woolworths for a 3-litre milk, a coleslaw, and a salad. So he's going to do the burger patties that he's going to make, bread rolls, lettuce, probably some cheese, which his dad will help him slice. And I am going to bed. So he is collecting up all the seasonings and the mints and everything right now, and he's going to get started. Dad will be home in 10 to help him with the cheese, and I will be asleep before that.